G'day team, Jeremy Britton, 24-hour wealth coach, down on the beach once again, and it's just after dawn. Spectacular sunrise this morning. If you missed it, check out a couple of photos on my Facebook page. And there's the one that you missed. Lots of fun. It's good to be back home. Spent the last couple of days down in Sydney. Evie was appearing on SBS, which is a national broadcaster, which is pretty cool, very good exposure for her, and the show goes to air in a couple of weeks' time. Also, while I was down in Sydney, got to catch up with a few people, and my new favourite client, Rosie. Good to meet you, Rosie, finally, after all this time chatting on Facebook and on the phone. And today's meditation is inspired by you. It's about, again, belief systems, or of course the BS that we tell ourselves. And sometimes the BS that you have supports you, sometimes you have to support the BS. So, Rosie, we had a discussion where you had an interesting piece of BS, and your BS, I'm sure, is common to a lot of other people. So that's why I'm making the video, to share it with other people, not to embarrass you, darling, but because I'm sure a lot of other people can benefit from realising this piece of BS. Sometimes you have to support it, and sometimes it supports you. But Rosie, your piece of BS was that in order to be successful, you have to work very hard. And that wasn't actually your piece of BS, that's something that you've picked up from your family, from your mentors, from people that you respected and admired when you were a young kid. And if you had that piece of BS, if anybody else has that piece of BS, in order to be successful, you have to work hard. I challenge you, just as I challenge Rosie over lunch, and say, hey, can you go and get me the cracked pepper from over there, about 3 metres away? If you hung on to that belief system that in order to be successful, you have to work hard, then you wouldn't merely just stand up and walk over 3 metres and get the cracked pepper and come back. You go, hang on a second, I have to put on my gumboots, and I'm going to fill them with cement. Then I'm going to strap on a harness, tow a London bus behind me, and maybe put on a blindfold, because I have to work very, very hard in order to go over there and get the cracked pepper and bring it back successfully. That's the belief system, right? And in order to hold on to that belief system, you have to continually support it. You have to do things the hard way. And if there's ever an easy avenue, you go, no, I can't take that because I have this BS, and in order to be successful, I need to work hard. In that instance, you're supporting the BS is not supporting you. Now, there are other people out there who say, in order to be successful, you have to do what you love. Follow your passion and the money will take care of itself. Now, those people, it's not very hard for them to do what they love. They love to do it, they just do it. In that case, the BS is supporting them, and in order to be successful, all they have to do is do what they enjoy, and that's not too difficult. So, question for you, thank you, Rosie, for the inspiration, and question for everybody else who's watching, is your BS supporting you, or are you having to support the BS? You can let it go at any time and replace it with something else. I would love to talk to you. Rosie, you shouted me lunch, changed both of our lives. I had a good laugh. I'm sure you had a good time. And thank you for the introduction to Ange, Nikki and Rick. It's brilliant. Really loved hanging out. And anybody else who's watching, would love to share inspiration, revelation, and a little bit of transformation with you. Thank you.